As an adult, whenever you're told that you have to have a stoma, if you're a mother, a father, grandmother, grandfather, aunt and uncle, it won't just be you that will be affected by having a stoma. If you have young children or children of any age within your family, they will be naturally concerned that you're going into hospital and be even more curious about what you're coming out with. Whenever you're thinking about what to say to these children, it very much depends on what age they are and how much information that they have been privy to before you've gone into hospital. If you've been ill for a long time and they have witnessed you becoming more unwell and needing this surgery, well then you need to use really positive terms whenever you're talking about that you've had to come out of hospital, you have a bag on your tummy, and it's just an alternative way to go to the toilet. But the ultimate thing is that it's made you better, that it's going to enable you to do lots more things. As a mum or dad, I'm quite sure that you have been restricted in how you've been able to look after your children, maybe undertaking some hobbies or going swimming, and that all can get back to normal again whenever you have recovered from your operation. There are other few little hints and tips that other people have shared that do work really well. There's such things as little dolls or teddies that have stomas on them, and you can actually explain what a stoma is and where the bag goes onto the tummy, maybe used with much younger children. There's other things like colouring in books, which is really good distraction whenever you're explaining to children what the bag is and how it works. And you can help help them to understand in words that are easy to understand for whatever particular age of child that you're dealing with. But one thing really is most important is just to be honest. It's much harder to hide that you have this new stoma. If you're honest, children are very adaptable and very understanding, and they just get back to normal and they just accept you for who you are with your new stoma. Something else that has worked for other parents and grandparents is that they have actually encouraged the child to name the stoma, so that if they're out and about and something happens that they need to go and change their bag, it can be their little secret code word that nobody else needs to know about. Something else that has worked for other people is that they've actually changed the bag in front of the children, and that just completely demystifies it. Now obviously you're going to have to judge whether your child can accept looking at your tummy and looking at a piece of bile and the actual physical changing of the bag. It is a very individual thing, but for some children they just like to know what's right, what's wrong, and nothing in between will be acceptable. And for them, demystifying it just really works.